Today at powerjackrepair.net we have a MSI system, and it's called the Gaming G Series GT70 G51 MS1763. The client states that he has to wiggle the plug to make the system work, and the more he wiggles it, the more give me 1 second, I will change the way how the focus works here. So let's keep the focus. Yeah. Alright. So the client has to wiggle that piece right here, up, down, left, right, to make the contact to the jack. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna replace that piece right here with the new one, and hopefully it's gonna solve the problem. So let's begin. All of the screws are exactly the same size. Use a guitar pick to try out the casing a little bit. Alright, oh yeah, here we can see right away. I can see right away that the jack is broken on the back. Let me stabilize the camera a little bit. Like that. Alright, let's switch the camera. Okay, let me show you what I mean right here, you see? This shouldn't be that damaged, so the plastic there is broken in the back of the jack. So it's pretty obvious. Alright, well, we keep going, taking everything apart. You want to disconnect this Alright, so you want to disconnect here. We do need the focus. Alright, so that would be this camera right here. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, so the way you disconnect this cable is by prying out, by pulling up this tab right here and moving the cable outwards. So this tab is opening upwards. Now the next thing you want to do is let's do autofocus. The next thing you want to do is you want to remove the hard drive. There is one screw right there, and you probably want to mark that the screw was right here. Now let's remove the autofocus. on this camera. Yeah. All right, next step, pull the hard drive that way, like that, and pull it outwards. Like that. And now what you want to do is switch the camera. Okay. Right, I can see that the fan gonna have probably tons of dust. So what you wanna do right now is clean the fan a little bit, as well as all the area around it, because otherwise there's gonna be too much dust flying all over the place. Alright, so we got most of the screws out. Yeah, alright. Let's remove this piece right here. Well, it's gonna be, well, first we probably need to pull out this guy, then we remove that piece, and then we remove this piece because the board is, this piece is covered on top of this board. So let's clean up the years of use. Now the reason I didn't take it out yet because there's gonna be tons of dust inside and it's gonna fly all over the place. So right now the best thing to do is just keep going at it. Okay. All this dust basically makes the laptop overheat and stuff starts to melt from the motherboard. So let's remove the fan. Okay. Now we continue cleaning this area right here, which we kind of already cleaned. But now we're gonna be a little bit more thorough. Okay. basically that's all the crap that gets accumulated. I was hoping they would get separated somehow, but they don't get separated. Okay. Yeah, they can get separated if you do it like that. Now, you don't want to clean this area if you don't have a thermal paste. I'm gonna be putting a new thermal paste right here and right there. So since I'm already in a glove, I'm trying to clean everything before. Okay, don't go too hard on it because there's a bunch of components on the chip that can fly out. So just gentle. Okay, that's the cleaning environment. Now we wanna unscrew this board. All right. like that. And like that. And the problem here is that the broken jack is blocking the motherboard from going upwards. There's something mounted here. So what you want to do is you want to shove in the jack back into the place, and yeah, nope, there is no way to get the card out because this connector is in the way. Okay. Right, so one piece out. Alright, so the board lifts up that way, more upwards, and then slight pull out right here. Part of the motherboard got stuck in my finger. One of the fibers. Even though I was wearing gloves, the particle is stuck. Okay, now it's all good. All right, so you got the. So that's the damage in the back. I mean, some of the damage is I just made because I couldn't get the top part out, but yeah, the jack basically expanded in the back. So okay. What do we have left here? Well, everything is fine. Maybe there is a screw under here. Maybe I'm not sure. So do not go in yet. Nope, there's nothing here. All right. So now what you wanna do is I wanna find my favorite tool. Here it is. So we go in like that, or like that. Probably we're gonna take the cover out first, like that. Yeah. Don't pull on it too hard because there might be wires connected to the back of the Alright, let's flip it. Yep, there is a wire right here connected to the top, whatever that's called, keyboard cover. Alright, so lift up the keyboard, slide it forward, and there is a cable right here which you kind of need to feed through the other side. Like that. Like that. And here is basically where we want to disconnect this cable right here, like that. And here you got two cables. One right here, one right there. And we just feed them outwards. Like that, like that, like that, like that. And here we got the VGA cable, which we wanna move outwards slowly from both sides. Here. Right here, what I'm gonna do is just a little bit here, move. It's flathead screwdriver. A little bit here, there, here, and there we go. Okay. Like that, like that. Disconnect this guy. And so far, I think that's it. Maybe this guy needs to be disconnected too. Doesn't seem like it, but maybe I should just in case disconnect this guy right here. I'm trying not to pull on the wires because this whole bracket might come out when you pull on it too hard. Maybe you don't have to take it out, but we will see. Like that. What? Hello? People are calling, clients are calling, so I have to answer the phone call. Let's begin right here. have to cut some stuff out. So let's switch the camera. Alright, so I believe I have to remove those two those guys. I'm going to go to the right and I'm going to go to the left. Okay. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4 screws right here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright. We got 1 screw, 2 screw. Alright, so here we're just gonna press this guy outwards. Alright. Alright. Alright, so this cable we could have disconnected here. Right, so here we got a screw that doesn't wanna, well, it should be right here, I guess. Yeah. Understand this. Okay. Well, this I could remove it, but I could just keep it there. So here we want to remove this component right here. Okay, so this is not connected. Like that, like that, like that. And something else is holding it someplace. Okay. There we go. Simple. Now, yeah. Now what you can see from this picture is the black marking right here all around the pin. That means that the solder got so hot that it melted away from the connector, from the positive end, and it was making a spark every time that that there would be a non-solid connection. So, and this is right here is the other side, and yeah, so we're gonna replace this piece right now. I'm gonna show you how to replace it. Okay, let's switch it to the camera. Alright, so what we start with is this. We need to insulate the area where we're gonna be doing desoldering. You want to remove all of those pads right here because those pads are gonna melt and smell bad. Let's drag the chair a little bit here. This is what's called the Kapton tape. And the Kapton tape is where we're gonna do this like that. And like that. Another one. And like that. Okay, wonderful. So now that the area is insulated from the extra heat, we're gonna do this. Alright. What you want to make sure is this black component right here. This black component right here won't fall off. You need to make sure it's not gonna fall off from the excessive heat. So you need to make sure it's taped properly. There's enough tape on it. I just wanna break this plastic right here because it just stands in the way. Alright, so in the back you will see that there are components which got misplaced, well, we'll see how they're not really that essential. Alright. Alright. So the way how the thing is gonna go is as follows. First of all, we're gonna add some solder to the jack on the top and on the bottom. Well, before we're gonna add the solder, we're gonna add some flux to the bottom and the top. And then we're gonna add more solder, and then we're gonna apply heat from the hot air station and slowly pull out the jack downwards. Alright? So let's switch to the soldering station. Alright, switching. Okay. Right, here is the jack. All right, so this is our final product right here. We got the new jack connected. The board isn't damaged in any way. And make sure to solder on the pin in the back, on the sides, on the top, on the bottom, to make sure it's all nice and solid. Let's test for continuity. Yep, it tests out just fine. So, yep. All right, so let's put it all back together, and that's pretty much all done. Now let's put it like this, like that, like that. There we go. Okay. 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 There. Okay. So make sure this is all aligned. Make sure the hole right here is aligned, which is not in this particular case for some reason. There is a remains of the old piece sitting there someplace. Let me open it up one more time and see what's happening. Ah, I see. Okay. We got an excess solder on this pad right here, and it slightly doesn't make the contact, doesn't go flush on this knob right here. So I will remove the extra solder from this pad, and yeah, and it's gonna be sitting flush on the jack. So let's remove the extra solder. it's relatively straight, but for some reason maybe if I'm gonna put the top cover on, it's gonna be pressing it down a little bit more. You see, like if it's in resting position, it's like that. When I put more, basically, if there would be a screw right here, maybe it's gonna be holding it down, but I don't want to be thinking maybes, because taking it apart one more time is kind of not worth the effort. So it's currently needs to be expanded upward a little bit. Okay, what I'm gonna do is this. Flip it over like that. Put the glasses on. Get the DeWalt cutter and just expand the hole a little bit. Just a little bit, because I need it to be, as long as the plug gets in fine. Alright. somebody when pulling the CD-ROM out was pulling on it too hard, and you see the bracket got bent. You see, so it doesn't want to be flush against the laptop. So what I'm gonna do, you see how it's bent? Just bend it a little bit backwards. Alright. Okay. So the hole right now is perfectly aligned. This CD-ROM I wanna secure in place. Okay. So the CD-ROM is secured in place. And what we're gonna do next is we're probably gonna put the top on. Right. Yeah, let's put the top on. Secured. Let's put the top on like that. Alright, so we only have a keyboard to be installed here, and let's put the screen hinges here. The best thing is to close the screen. And alright, so don't forget about this cable. It needs to go through that hole. First thing I want to do is connect the keyboard, lock it in place. Yeah, looks good to me. Alright, so I put some thermal paste here. This one is clean. I'm putting this back on right here. One. Wait, there's gonna be one more on top of it. So it goes one. And then it goes. Alright, make sure all of those pads are sitting properly, because those are the ones that pull down the. You're better off just trying to place them manually. Right there. And manually. Right here. Okay. And let's see. This pad is gonna go right here like that. This pad gonna go right here like that. That pad gonna go on those 4 items. And this pad is gonna go cooling down this guy right here. Alright, so that's much easier to work with. That way the video card not gonna burn down when if there is too much heat sometimes someplace. Alright, go inside. Okay. and we have no screws left. So everything has been put in where it was supposed to be put in. Well, let's see the moment of truth. Well, the moment of truth will have to be delayed because the plug here doesn't look that great. I hope it's gonna power up. I mean, it's kind of, well, it's gonna be alright here. Let's just see if it's gonna work or not. Alright. You're probably gonna be able to see something on the screen. Battery is out right here, so there is no light on the front yet. But nothing. Nothing again. That should work. No, it doesn't work. Sucks to be me to waste an hour and a half of my time on the laptop that doesn't want to work. Well, let's see, maybe it charges the battery even a tiny bit. So we have voltage here. Yeah, we got voltage here. Maybe we don't get the voltage inside of the barrel. You know what? No, the plug. I mean, if we shove the probe all the way down, we get the voltage. If we closer to the side, basically the inside worn out. So my guess, if I'm gonna put a new plug, the system might power up. Well, let me see if I. Well, I don't have a brick like this large. I don't have this brick to test the laptop here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop this cord right here and splice the wires and put another tip of the cord on. I hope that I still have those tips in stock. Alright, and we are in luck. We have another cord. So what we're gonna do, what I wanna do first is this. Let's see if it's gonna power up or not. First of all, let's try this wire a bit that way. And this wire. Oh, this is enough. So what I wanna do is this little trick or treat. Alright, so shove this guy in there. Connect this guy to the side. Like that. Connect this guy to the jack right here. Let's see if you're gonna get the power. Yeah, we got the power. Right there, MSI. So I also need to replace the plug. The plug replacements we do at no extra charge. So I just want to disconnect all that before I gonna here. So yeah, sometimes people send us the laptop without the charger, and when they get it back, they complain that nothing works. And when people say nothing, then that usually means everything works. It's just the power supply doesn't work. So let me show how the power supply is being fixed. Okay. Let's see. So we splice the wire right here. There's going to be sparks flying. So keep aside, keep away. 3 to 1. Okay. Sparks, not sparks. Okay, so trash the old one. Strange, somebody tried to open up the brick for some reason. So I think we have to put some tape on it. .5 amps, wow. Okay. Alright, so that's the plus, and that's the minus. On this end, I know those cables, the one that's marked with the stripe, that's the plus, the one that's solid is the minus. So what we're gonna do is this right here. Like that. And we're gonna put some heat shrink on. Connect the plus to plus. Don't mistake the two. We're gonna fry the laptop. Alright, so we got the power. I don't want to show the personal information of the client if it's going to show up on the screen, but you see the lights are all on and the battery is out. You want to leave a like for the video, hopefully. Yeah, so here, let me show you. Right there it shows that the cable is in. So the battery is out, meaning across, but the cable is in right there. Alright. So yeah, I mean, if you want to send this the laptop or stop by, the repair takes about an hour and a half to fix this kind of laptop. Just wanna test and see. Alright, keyboard works, touchpad works. Click left, click right. Okay, and the wireless should be working. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Leave a like, and we are at powerjackrepair.net. Check us out. Thank you. Peace.